Hi everyone, welcome to my Optimum Health God's Way YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at conquering hypertension or high blood pressure naturally without medication. According to Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, October 23, 2024, almost one half of U.S. adult population is affected by high blood pressure. During 2017 to 2020 March, 48.1% of adult population had high blood pressure or hypertension. Globally, it affects estimated 1.3 billion worldwide. So it's approximately 10 million people worldwide died every year because of hypertension or high blood pressure. Now let's look at symptoms of high blood pressure. Headaches, chest pain, shortness of breath, facial flushing or redness in face, and confusion, anxiety, dizziness, lightheadedness, blurred vision, nausea, vomiting, nosebleeds, blood in the urine, seizures, heart attack, and stroke. Now let's look at effective method of healing. So when we look at effective method of healing, first of all, we need to ascertain or find out the cause or causes of high blood pressure. And secondly, we need to remove, change, or correct all the causes of hypertension. And we need to expel or cleanse or purge from all the toxins, waste, and impurities that cause hypertension. And lastly, we need to re-establish God's health principles. So first of all, we will look at the problems that lead to high blood pressure. Then we will look at the causes of those problems that lead to high blood pressure. So number one, if the heart pumps faster when more blood is required, especially when we are in emergency state like fight or flight, it causes high blood pressure. If the blood vessels constrict, narrow, or smaller, it causes high blood pressure. And number three, if there is an increase of blood volume due to water retention, it causes high blood pressure. Or if there is the partial blockage of blood vessels or clogged arteries due to buildup of fats, calciums, deposits, or fibrin within arteries, it causes high blood pressure. Or if there are toxins, impurities, or waste in the blood, it causes traffic jam within the blood vessels, so it causes rush hour traffic effect, high blood pressure. Or if kidneys or liver don't function properly, it creates a slowdown in the bloodstream, causes high blood pressure. If someone is obese, the extra fat cells add miles and miles of blood vessels to push the blood to reach longer distances, so it causes high blood pressure. Let's look at what causes these problems to get high blood pressure. When we look at the heart pump faster, when we are stressed, or when we use drugs like nicotine from tobacco or caffeine from most popular soft drinks or coffee, and theobromine from chocolate or refined sugar, the heart has to pump faster because more blood is required. Or number two, let's look at what causes the blood vessels to constrict, narrow, or small. Yes, here too, stress, insufficiently clothe the extremities, especially cold weather. When our clothing expose our extremities like our feet, our legs, and arms, cold weather. And drugs like medication, nicotine, caffeine, the theobromine, and refined sugar. Yes, they constrict, narrow, or make the blood vessels smaller. Thirdly, when we have too much sodium from refined salt, processed food, or packaged lunch, or snacks, or bag, or when we have lack of potassium, or when we overconsume protein, yes, it can cause the increase of blood volume due to water retention. And fourthly, high cholesterol, unhealthy diet, smoking, lack of exercise. Yeah, they can cause partial blockage of blood vessels or clogged artery or arteries. And the next, when there is cell metabolism or poisons that we ingest like refined sugar, excess protein, drugs, processed food, or when our body builds up waste due to poor elimination of waste, toxins, or impurities, or when we don't obey or violate the health laws or principles. It causes toxins, impurities, and waste in the blood. Let's look at what causes kidneys or liver not to function properly. Okay, in the kidney, if there is a buildup of liquid waste or sodium, it slows down blood flow in the renal artery. And what causes it? Diet, when we don't drink enough water, smoking, coffee, caffeine. And for liver, when there is a build-up of blood flow into portal vein due to high protein, high fats, high refined carbohydrates, or drugs like painkillers, medicinal, caffeine, nicotine, alcohol, and all. What causes obesity? Our diet, right? Drinking, what we drink, and our lifestyle and habits. Like when we don't exercise enough, don't get enough sunshine, don't get enough sleep, don't trust in God, and it causes a lot of stress. Don't practice temperance, especially when we eat the wrong food in the wrong way at the wrong time. So now we already find the cause or causes. We need to remove, correct, or change anything or everything that causes hypertension or high blood pressure. Okay, now we already found the causes. We already remove, correct, or change, be it diet or habit or lifestyle. Now we need to expel those toxins, impurities, and waste. How to detox, cleanse, or purge ourselves from toxins, waste, and impurities. Do the purge or cleansing for 3 days, and on those 3 days, you will eat only fruits like watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, or vegetable juice for 3 days. Then take no animal intestinal bowel cleanser like tamarind, prune, psyllium husk, senna, cascara sagrada, or other natural laxative you can take, but you have to take it a night before the enema. Okay? And for the solutions for enema, please do enema for 3 days and 3 times a day. So 9 enemas within 3 days. So the solution that you will use is as follows. Peel 1 bulb of garlic and blend with 2 cups of water, and squeeze 2 lemons and add the water, the garlic, and the lemon juice together. You strain the mixture and boil a cup of water and add all of them together. And for enema, use 8 ounces of the solution for each enema, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once in the evening. Now we found the causes, remove, correct, or change the causes already, and cleanse our body of the toxins, waste, and impurities. And now it's time to reestablish the right health principles. So let's look at that. Number 1, godly trust, which is the best antidote to stress. Yes, high blood pressure is caused by stress too. So when we cooperate with God by obeying His health principles, it will help us take care of high blood pressure problems. Number 2, open fresh air. By taking in more oxygen and negative ions in the open fresh air, it helps relax your heart and blood vessels. So it helps lower blood pressure and your heart rate. Thirdly, daily exercise. Walking, cycling, gardening, rebounding helps increase or improve circulation. There will be supply of cells in the heart with their needs like oxygen, water, nutrients, and waste elimination. So it helps improve endothelial function, which is the lining of the blood vessel walls. So it will help reduce blood pressure, and daily exercise helps reduce stress too, and it helps you lose weight too. So it helps with your high blood pressure problem. Fourthly, sunshine helps improve circulation. So the oxygen and nutrients from the blood repairs, rebuilds, and detox damaged cells in the blood. And sunshine stimulates liver function, so helps remove waste, helps reduce high blood pressure in the portal vein. Fifthly, proper rest or sleep helps rebuild tissues and move waste for elimination and helps you relax. And it's good for overall health. Number 6, lots of pure water helps increase your circulation and prevents water retention. And number 7, always temperate. Shun or avoid harmful, unhealthy diet, habit, lifestyle. And yes, you follow or obey health principles. And number 8, nutrition. Like Genesis 1:29 and Genesis 3:18. Eat balanced diet like fruits, nuts, grains, vegetables, herbs, which is low fat, low protein, high fiber, and high nutrients diet. And try to eat diets with high potassium to balance sodium, high calcium to lower blood pressure, high magnesium to dilate blood vessel and lower blood pressure, and omega-3 to help relax the vessel walls and improve endothelial functioning or lining of blood vessels. For high potassium diet, like blackstrap molasses, banana, avocados, apricots, prunes, raisins, dates, oranges, cantaloupe, pomegranate, honeydew, mango, grapefruit, sweet potato, spinach, broccoli, tomatoes, leafy greens, asparagus, beets, cruciferous like cabbage, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and nuts and seeds, and lentils, kidney beans, soybean, lima beans, pinto bean, black beans, and navy beans. For high calcium, blackstrap molasses, kale, broccoli, collard greens, Brussels sprouts, bok choy, soybean, chickpeas, kidney beans, navy beans, almonds, pistachios, sesame seed, flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, oranges, figs, and moringa. And for high magnesium, avocado, banana, leafy greens, brown rice, black beans, nuts, edamame like soybean, and legumes, tofu, lima beans, and seeds, and spinach, almond, chia, cashews, pumpkin seeds, and whole grain. And for omega-3, flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, soy like edamame, and hemp seeds. Or if you must have some fish, salmon, mackerel, sardine, herring, tuna, cod liver oil, and all. And for spices, cardamom, cayenne, garlic, lemongrass, basil, parsley, cinnamon, and ginger are good for high blood pressure. And for herbs like nettle, thyme, hibiscus, and hawthorn, let's look at ideal daily routine to implement the 8 health natural laws. An example of the routine, and let's look at some points there. Godly trust, like devotions once in the morning. In the schedule, it shows at 6 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. And herbs like hawthorn, moringa, nettle, hibiscus, cinnamon, and all, you take with 1 tablespoon of blackstrap molasses 3 times a day. And for herb tea like lemongrass, ginger, thyme, cardamom, basil, try to take it 2 to 3 times a day. And your meal time, no drinking during meal. Don't drink so close to your meal time. Drink your water in between meals. Give about 4 to 5 hours between meals so that give time for digestion, and try to drink enough water throughout the day. And in this schedule, there is no snack because snacking is very bad for health. And then when you look at the schedule, you see the exercise after each meal. So you go for a walk in the open fresh air and try to get sun exposure 2 times a day, like in the schedule, 8:30 in the morning, 4:30 p.m. in the evening. You always temperate. Say no to snacking or caffeine or sugar or any unhealthy, harmful lifestyle or habit, and follow health principles. And sleep, when you look at the schedule, the sleep time is 9 p.m. As long as you sleep before midnight, 1 hour before midnight is equal to 2 hours of sleep after midnight. So you gain more energy and more benefits by sleeping earlier every day. Let's look at Exodus 15:26. If you diligently hearken to God's voice, do what is right in His sight, give ear to His commandments and all His statutes, He will put none of these diseases upon you, which the Egyptians suffered. For I am the Lord that heals you. Following or obeying health principles is what is right in God's sight. As paleopathologists or scientists who study ancient diseases have uncovered the mummified bodies of the Egyptians, found that the Egyptians also suffered from the same diseases affecting millions of America, like arthritis, cancer, heart disease, diabetes, all the symptoms associated with high blood pressure. Our Father in heaven promised us that none of these diseases would affect us if we were obedient to His promises. No wonder His promises are little realized and given little value in our lifestyle priority list. That's why our health is getting worse. I hope that from now on we'll take God and His promise seriously and do what is right in His sight. That means to follow and obey His health principles and to reap the benefits of health both spiritually and physically. Friends, I would like to leave you with 3 John 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that you may prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. Bye for now. God bless.